All right, I'm back at school, summer school. So I'm back on the school project again. I did a video here just a couple of weeks ago where I went all the way down into that area and I cleared out a bunch of stuff. And so now I'm back for another phase of this. So you can get a good idea here. I'm kind of parked across a driveway right here. So this is a big circular driveway that comes all the way from that road down there. Comes all the way up through here. Goes in front of the school, and then it goes out way over there by that white sign. It's way over there. So it's a big circular drive, which makes sense for a school. Come in one way, go out the other way, right? Just like Mr. Mom. All right, so anyway. So this is the other part of that driveway that I didn't get to the other day because I was out of fuel. But I am back today, filled up with more fuel, and we're going to continue to get all of this material out of here. And so these still basically these pines, kind of get a good idea about the size of it just by kind of looking at the skid steer and the material. But it just kind of follows that driveway all the way down through there. And so I'm just going to kind of keep coming in here and popping at it. And then the other part that I want to try to do is get down there by the road. Except this time I'm going to try to come up this way so I'm not throwing the debris out into the road. So we'll see how that is. That's kind of a steep bank. And we'll see how stable my little skid steer is on that bank. I have, it wasn't this machine, it was another one that I had. It was a S250 Bobcat. But I have flipped one of these things over before. And so I try to stay very, very cautious. You know, you think they're very stable, a lot of weight to the ground, a wide footprint, that kind of thing. But damn it, if I didn't manage to turn one over. And so I have kind of a teeter point in there that I kind of get uncomfortable at because I know that you can do it. So anyway, we'll try not to do that today. But anyway, got the MTL XCT Brushcutter out here again. 3-blade Extreme Series. This is a piston drive hydraulic motor on this. I don't think that they make that piston drive motor anymore. I'd have to do a little research to find out. But I had a friend of mine that just bought a newer version. He got a 4-blade, and he said that they didn't come with the piston drive anymore. So, but anyway, this one has been working great. I run it on this Bobcat S300, and it handles it perfectly. And so let's get out here and get this done. This is a great cause. Once before, I mentioned to you on my other video that this is going to be an animal rescue facility, and so I'm just out here doing my part to help these people out. And I got my air conditioning going in that cab. It's about 90 degrees out here, so I'm going inside and start to cut some of this stuff down. Let's get after it. All right, I got that portion done. All right, so came all the way down through here, went all the way down that tree line, and come to find out, right there where all those trees are sitting, all those pines, there's a ditch down in there. So there wasn't really going to be a good way to get all the small stuff in between those cleared out. But I did do a pretty good job of just pulling right up to the ditch and lowering the cutter down in there and just being able to clean it up. Being able to come up through here and limb up some of these, so when you're bush hogging down through here, you won't be getting smacked in the face with a branch. But yeah, once again, just came in here and cleaned this up nicely. I only found one unexpected thing in here. It was some metal something, I don't know what it was, but it bent it up and it threw it out, and I moved it out of the way. So this is that part that I got done. And then over here, let's take a look at that real quick. All right, and so out here by the road, where I want to get, there's a whole line of really nice hardwoods all the way down through here. But in between each of them, you got a lot of these little small pines. Sweet gum here and there. But it's just steep down in there. And then there's a big ditch at the bottom of it. So for me to try to get down there and then come back up, it just wasn't working. So what I did is I just got down from this side as far as I could. And I used those trees that are kind of sitting there as a filter for things that might be getting thrown out to the road. So that worked out pretty good. So I was just able to get in here and clean all this up just from this side. And so you know, they have these work days around here where a lot of people are coming out. So this might be an area right in here where it's just going to have to be cut down with chainsaws. And then maybe get my excavator over here. They lay everything down. I can get my excavator and bring it all up, and then we can get rid of it. But yeah, so down this tree line, that cleaned up really well. You can see I got in between a lot of these hardwoods. Got a lot of that little debris pushed out of the way, and at least opened it up from this side. So I think that came out pretty good. Cleaned that part up just that much more. All right, so the school project is coming together. All right, so another successful day at the schoolhouse. And the owner, Miss Laura, she's out here with her walk behind brush cutter doing her part today, working it hard. I got the skid steer loaded up and ready to head home, unload it. So we will call another day at the schoolhouse complete. It won't be my last time here. With all good intentions, I still meant to get over here on this side of the driveway, which I never did do, but that'll be another installment. But for today, we will call this job done. On to the next job.